What's good, folks? Listen, today, this head-to-head gonna be a little different. Listen, you don't want to win this head-to-head right here, because we gonna be taking two great companies. I'm not gonna lie, they both great companies, I'm not gonna lie. And we gonna just be getting they stinker games, bruh. Listen, Dontnod came out with some great games, we all know this. Telltales also came out with some great games. But it's the games that go under the radar we're gonna be talking about now. The games that didn't pan out. The games that did terrible. We ain't even gotta be just financially. It could just be the game trash. Now listen, full disclaimer before I get to talking about this. Some of these games I didn't buy. Listen, I ain't got the funds to buy every single game like that. But we gonna be talking about the worst games from each company and seeing what company came out with the worst stinkers and maybe even the most stinkers. We gonna find out. So to start off, now listen, this game right here, I done played it myself. I'm not gonna lie, I done played this game. I couldn't get into it. It was a little trash to me. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little trash to me. And apparently I'm not even the only one. It's Tell Me Why, bruh. I tried to play Tell Me Why. I tried for a long time, but the game, it just wasn't that interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I understand the concept could have been, bro. This summarizes it right here. I ain't gonna lie. This comment right here kind of summarizes it. Minimum interaction. You go minutes without having to do anything. Choices don't matter. Dialogue tree all leads to the same response. Unskippable dialogue. If you hit the same topic twice, like lots of bugs. It also will crash in desktops apparently. On the plus side, the graphics are gorgeous, voice acting is outstanding, and it got good music. Which, yeah, I can see that. They said, thankfully it's only 3 chapters long. And a lot of people agree. Listen, I couldn't even make it past the second. I couldn't make it past the second chapter, bro. That game was too boring for me, bro. If you like the game, like, shout out to you, but I couldn't stand the game, bro. Listen, being on the ferry, that's the only thing that I enjoyed. Being on that ferry, seeing the ferry move. But other than that, like, it didn't intrigue me, man. It didn't intrigue me at all. Some people might like it. If you do, hey, you like watching movies. I feel like I was watching a slow-paced movie to me. And listen, I'm one of the people that sticks through a game throughout. Like, I watch an absolute terrible show just so it won't be on my For You page. Just so it won't be on the continue watch page. I will watch a terrible show. That game was so bad I couldn't finish it, even if I forced myself to. Listen, I might get some hate for the Tell Me Why fans, but come on, bro. I'm telling. The one thing that I did see, I saw one person said that they did not enjoy it as much as Life is Strange 1. And it's like, of course you won't. But one person said they enjoyed it more than Life is Strange 2. To me, that is insane. Because, bro, the game is, listen, both games, they get a little political in both games. But Life is Strange 2? You telling me it's a bad game? I don't think it's a bad game at all. Listen, I think people don't like it because it gets a little too political, but it's like, to me, it's a little interesting type of political. There is character development in there. With Tell Me Why, I didn't feel no character development for real. I just felt like I was supposed to be forced to like this person that doesn't really have that much of a personality, if I'm being honest. Yeah, they got a backstory, but it ain't that interesting to me. Now, listen, for Telltales, I'm not about to say a Texas Hold'em game is the worst game they ever came out with, because it's a Texas Hold'em game, bruh. It can't be that bad. You just playing Texas Hold'em. So I gotta really dig deep, see what's their worst game that's actually supposed to be a game that's not just a card game. Cause I ain't gonna lie, they got a good amount of card games that I ain't even know about. So the worst, you probably figured this if you played it, but Telltale Minecraft story. And listen, I know there's a lot of stuff that went into the Telltale's Minecraft story being bad, cause I know that Minecraft, they didn't want them telling any type of lore, so they had to go with a generic story. Basically, they couldn't get into the mobs, they couldn't get into explaining stuff, so they were very limited. I will give them that. And we can't say nothing on the graphics because it is Minecraft. But listen, you can't even buy the game if you wanted to right now, so you can't even play the game. And listen, that's saying something big. You bought the only way you could play the game is if you already bought it. So I couldn't even indulge in this trashery. So it get a lot of hate. I'm not gonna lie, I get a lot of hate. They were very limited though. I do know that they were very limited. So I'm not trying to make them an excuse, cause at the end of the day, bad game, terrible. Nobody want to play it no more. And people did watch it though. People did watch it. It did. Listen, it was selling just cause of the name. But we ain't talking about numbers here. We talking about the gameplay. Listen, the gameplay was basically like a multiple choice question, and that's another thing. It's like both of these games that I'm talking about, they just pick your question and it'll lead to the same answer. So to say one worse than the other, one you can't even buy right now. The other one, I couldn't even force myself to play through it. So I ain't gonna lie, I got a tough one to pick. But I'd say the biggest stinker out of these two, it gotta be Tell Me Why. Bro, it gotta be Tell Me Why. Cause I finished most of the story games I ever played, even if it's bad. Usually I could take it, bruh. I couldn't do it. If you like Tell Me Why, then I don't know how. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how. But listen, this video is not to discredit Dontnod. They made some great stuff, but they missed with that one in particular. So the winner of the worst stinker to ever come out for their company, I gotta give the Dontnod. But on a high note, I'm gonna end it on a high note. We always want to be positive in some way. They definitely got the best game. They got the highest high, but they got the lowest low. But with that being said, let me know what you think about both games. Did you play both games? Are you absolutely fuming because I said Tell Me Why is a very bad game? Hey, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try to do this some more because this is always a fun video to make. But with that being said, like, subscribe if you wanna, and if you wanna see me do this again, hey, let me know.